Good morning and welcome to this edition of Monday Morning Mobility with Jeff Blanchard. I'm back to offer you a little bit of help from a physical therapist perspective. My goal is to help you improve your quality of life by teaching you how to decrease your pain and increase your ability to move. Today's topic is, when should I go see my physical therapist? So for many people out there who've maybe never seen a physical therapist, oftentimes their first thought is, well, I need to go see my doctor. If they have had a problem, if they have had an injury, if they've had pain for a while, the understanding is, well, I need to go see my doctor because my doctor is the only person who's really going to be able to help me know what I should do about this problem that I have, and my doctor will help send me in the direction that I should go. And what I've noticed in my 20 years of experience is that sometimes doctors know where they should send you and sometimes they don't know. And sometimes they send you maybe in a direction where you should be going in a different direction. Now, I think doctors do a great job in many ways and they're highly educated in what they do, but doctors are not very well educated in physical therapy. In discussing this with physicians, they've told me that they get maybe a few hours on one day in class about physical therapy in the 4 years they're going to medical school. So asking your physician about physical therapy is probably not the right person to talk to. And for them to know if you're a really good candidate, I think some do a better job than others. So, and actually, when you have pain, oftentimes the best place to start is with the physical therapist. So here in the state of Oregon, Oregon is a direct access state. That means that if you would like to go to see a physical therapist first, you have the ability to do that. There are only a few states, I believe maybe 2 or 3, where you have to, by law, see a physician first before you go in and see a physical therapist. Now, when it comes down to insurance, some insurances will cover you going and seeing a physical therapist without seeing the physician first, and some insurances say that you have to see the doctor first, or you have to have a referral from your doctor for the insurance to cover your visit. So, when should you pursue a visit with the physical therapist? In my opinion, after you've had, let's talk about pain that comes on where you don't know why it's coming on. So that's what we call insidious pain. Let's say, back pain or neck pain or knee pain, you wake up with it or it just starts coming on, you've had it for a while. Those are really great situations where you can go and see the physical therapist first. I did do a Monday morning mobility on MRI and X-ray. Oftentimes people will think, well, don't I need an X-ray first or don't I need an MRI first? Isn't the physical therapist going to want that to help me? And the truth of the matter is that you don't typically need that to go see the physical therapist. And oftentimes the physical therapist will know if you need that. If you go in and see them, they'll be able to make that recommendation. No, actually, I think you need to go get imaging before we do any more treatment. 9 times out of 10, you don't need the imaging to be able to come up with a good diagnosis and then know what to start doing to remedy the situation. So if your pain, let's go back to the pain that's been around for, and you don't know why it's there, if it's been there for, I'd say, more than 2 weeks, I think that's an opportune time to try to come in and see if the physical therapist. Now, something that we do here is we do free injury screens. This makes it very convenient for you to be able to come in and see us. You don't need a physician referral. You don't actually need an appointment. All you do is call, and you can come in and spend 15 minutes with the physical therapist. So typically in that length of time, we can look at a couple tests and we can tell you probably what's going on, what your diagnosis probably is, and give you some advice. Like, okay, you should set up some visits for physical therapy, or you should probably go and get further assessment or testing for this. And so we can give you some instructions after that 15 minutes of time. So it's a nice, easy way to be able to step in and see the PT to get some ideas of what you should be doing. If your physical therapist doesn't do free screens, then still try to see if you can pursue a visit with them to have them be able to tell you what's going on and what you can do to take care of the problem. If you've had an injury where you've fallen, or it's more of a severe injury where you're having a hard time moving, that might be a situation where maybe you do need imaging and maybe you do need to go see your doctor. Definitely if you've fallen down, you've hurt your foot or your knee and you can't walk very well and you're needing to use crutches, go into the emergency room or urgent care, go see your doctor, because they're going to want to make sure that you don't have a fracture. If you have a fracture, you don't want to come in to see the physical therapist. But many of the injuries, the pain out there that people experience come on from minor things. Those are perfect things where you want to go in and see the physical therapist. If you wake up and just one day you're having some pain and it's been there for a day or two, give it a little bit of time, maybe do some things that you know how to do at home to try to remedy that situation and see if things just calm down. You don't necessarily need to come in immediately unless your symptoms are high level of pain. If they're really creating problems for you and you're not able to sleep well, or you're not able to work and do your job very well or function, then at least reach out to your PT and we should be able to help you. So thank you again for joining us for this episode of Monday Morning Mobility. If you enjoyed this episode today, please share it with a friend or leave us a review. If you have a topic you'd like to have them talk about, please let me know in the comment section. But until next time, keep moving, because motion is lotion.